What's up? It's your boy Stevie83 and we're back with another react. You know what I'm saying? Today we're reacting to when rappers had their most tweaked out moments, whether it be live or not live. Let's get it. These people crazy.
In the middle of the road.
Boy, you want something, though?
And another rapper was fighting battles to stay away.
He said, "What, you want something?" No.
These are the best
They
moments
tweaking on his ass.
seen completely tweaking out live. Starting things off, Cheese, Butter admitted to having a Molly problem, saying he doesn't feel like himself if he's not high.
You do pills, right?
Come on, he's a fucking goofy.
I mean, is this something that you do every day?
Boston, right now. Can't sit still.
Can you function without it?
I ain't gonna lie, when I ain't high, I feel like I ain't butter though. And who the fuck don't want me to be butter, bro? You feel?
Are you talking about perks? What do you do? What are we talking about?
I don't do none of that.
He do it all. He do whatever he can get his hands on. Cause I know.
Call me the ex-maestro. Anybody come around me,
the ex-maestro.
And Butter isn't the only rapper to tweak out mid-interview, except instead of sleeping, this next rapper was twitching like crazy in his interview. We're talking about Lil Baby, because when he first started blowing up back in 2018, he hopped on the Dirty Boy show for an interview, and right off the bat, something seemed off about him since he was being itchy and a bit fidgety from the get-go. 6 minutes into the interview, though, it became even more obvious that Lil Baby was bugging out when he tried to respond to a comment about his relationship with his son.
I have to commend you because you try, and you try your best. A lot of these cats be right here and don't be moving like you move, and they don't do nothing. So I gotta salute you for that.
But how I look at it, like, far as like, as long as I do what's right before it's too late, like,
right.
Meaning, and it's almost to that stage. Like my little boy only 2. But by the time you get like 5, I need to be have it all the way together. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And as the interview went on,
it don't take long for them kids to get big.
It almost looked like he was having a seizure.
Growing up
about how he's trying to be a different kind of rapper.
I wanted to, from the get-go, I wanted to be like, my music what got me where I'm at. I don't want to be like Lil Baby came in the game with money, or he know the Migos, or he know him, or he got a hit song with him.
And that's what it was, though. You
that's
gotta
what all
know
my
somebody.
takes are. I really try to just go by myself.
I wish I knew somebody.
I can have songs. I'm in the studio with
Come on, Lord. Fight the Twitchies. You can do it.
Everybody. Right. And I got like contacts on everybody.
But that's how you become big, though. You create the flow. You don't go with the flow.
Exactly. I create my flow. Then then y'all would be like, damn, they on Baby flow now.
It's not just speculation because Baby himself had admitted the year before to being addicted to lean, saying in an interview with DJ Small Eyes that he spends several $1,000s a week on it.
Now, you are sipping. Are you a heavy sipper?
I'm a drinker.
Drinker. He's a drinker.
Heavy?
Yeah. He ain't sipping nothing.
Like 4,000, 5,000. 4,000 or 5,000 on
Woo! It's a fucking
In another interview with DJ Vlad a few years later, though, Baby revealed he wasn't on lean anymore. But while none of the hosts tried to disrespect or embarrass Lil Baby for his struggle with drugs, this next interviewer made fun of Lefty Gunplay for tweaking and almost got knocked out for it. Now, it's hard to say for sure what the deal is with LA rapper Lefty Gunplay, but during interviews, he's always fidgety and looking like he's on another planet. Probably his most famous interview was when he was on the Craft Culture YouTube channel to be interviewed by a dude named Kono, who's infamous for making fun of his guests. The interview started off with Lefty trying to call Kono's attention to fans being loud outside the Craft Culture studio, and you could already tell Lefty was under the influence of something.
They're being loud, fool.
He's drunk.
They're being loud. Doughboy, can you do your holler? The homie's getting hot. Do your holler, bro. Well, tell them motherfuckers shut up, man. Like,
tell them motherfuckers shut up. Oh, man.
Y'all loud they're being, fool? They're being loud as fuck, fool.
Kono starts the interview off trolling Lefty as expected. First about the song TV
Hell
Off,
yeah, gotta keep it down, keep it right when you're in here
one line over
interviewing
and over.
people.
But things become even more
Yo, I'm
embarrassing
gonna let y'all
motherfucking
YouTubers know right now. If I ever start getting big and y'all wanna come interview me, I ain't going for nothing.
I got 2 kids.
Oh, you got 2?
Lonnie and Frankie up.
Oh, I didn't know you had a son. How old's your son?
12.
12? Damn. Was he a mistake or an accident?
He get money. He gets money. He's with his mom. He's 13. 14. He's 9.
Oh, he's 9?
He's 9.
You're an idiot!
Yeah. I thought he was 12. I'm guessing.
You were close. He was close.
Sorry, baby.
Now, so far, Lefty was letting all the trolling slide.
I don't know how old all my kids are either sometimes,
man. He made sure to let him know how disrespectful that was.
I can't frame for that.
Kono for being less successful.
He looks just like me.
He looks just like you?
Yeah.
He looks like a criminal?
Nah, he don't look like a criminal. That's disrespectful, man. He look like a good kid, man.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Good kid. Do I look like a criminal?
Yeah.
You know who you look like?
Who?
Nah, I'm just playing. Hey, he sounded like a criminal, fool.
That wall behind there dirty as shit.
Come on, next question.
Yeah, okay. No, so there's a lot of conversation.
I'm a criminal.
Yeah, I know. Dating.
But I got a Grammy.
Yeah.
I'm getting a Grammy. I'm on Power 106. Are you on Power 106?
No.
I'm on Power 106.
Lefty doesn't let up. He keeps checking
I'm
Kono
on
for the criminal comments, making Kono apologize.
I feel disrespected that you call me a criminal, because I'm not a criminal, dog.
I didn't think you would be
I'm a
upset.
superstar now. I'm on another level. I'm a superstar now, big dog.
My bad, criminal.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just trying to,
I got more money than you.
I know, I'm sure.
I believe that.
I'm sure.
I got more money than you, more money than this whole platform. And then I'm giving back to my community.
Yeah.
I'm doing more than what I am for my community. I bet you are. Don't call me a criminal on this shit. This shit ain't doing nothing for me. I'm already fucking a superstar.
I'm sorry.
Big dog. Thank you. I apologize. I appreciate your apology.
Of course.
The last straw, though, was Kono making a joke about Lefty's mouth always being open, probably from squeaking all the time. Lefty didn't take the joke well and crashed out into the interview.
You know what I like about your body language? You're very loose. Like your mouth, like you just keep your mouth open. Like
keep my mouth open? That's kind of gay. I don't keep my mouth open. Where's this interview going?
I didn't mean it like that.
Where's this interview going on?
I just feel like you're going to catch a fly at some point.
No, catch a fly, my boy. I think you're going to catch a fly. I'm done with this interview, dog.
No. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
No, man.
I had so much more to say.
You're not going to do me like this. Catch a fucking fly. Fuck.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to offend you.
Lefty Gunplay has himself admitted to having an alcohol
fighting nothing
and says it helps him cope with all the stuff he goes through. But it's likely that it ain't just alcohol. And speaking of other substances, it's no secret that Kodak Black is constantly tweaking out on some pretty heavy stuff these days. Because Kodak Black is known to struggle with addiction and is seen tweaking out all the time these days. More recently was when he was on Kai's.
Like motherfucking Cat Williams said it. I don't give a fuck if there's heroin in my cup. It's my fucking cup.
The Knot stream. From the start of the stream, you could already tell Kodak was geeking out on something.
You get money. You get money. You get money. You get money. No, hey.
I'm broke. I'm broke. Oh, I'm really fucking broke.
Yeah, yes, sir. And I got you too. Yeah, two dropping. Man, you just keep moving.
It's my house, bro. I don't care if you Kodak or not. You're not gonna be throwing chips on my floor, bro.
When it's Kodak's turn to jump on the beat, instead of freestyling, he starts saying some very weird stuff.
Track.
Look at him. Look at him.
You said you want to suck for me? I said no, I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want sex. You said you want to suck for me? I said no, I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the bus. I didn't want sex.
What the fuck? He is off that.
For pretty much
them
the
blue
whole stream,
pills that make
Kodak
your
was
shit
completely
go
bugging out, dancing and rambling.
You're a naughty one. You're a naughty one. I'm a naughty one.
Another one and another one and another
Mr.
one.
President's pocket appreciate it.
Kodak also tries to play a new song for Kai, but he can't seem to operate his phone, and later goes on to pop some kind of pill on live.
That's probably how I act on the mushrooms.
Hey, what's that?
How's that? Yerky? Harry went. He made it.
What's that? That was a glitch for the Twitch.
Even if Kodak was tweaking during the 2 hours they had been streaming for, Kai was still trying to act like everything was all good. Probably because he didn't want to embarrass Kodak or make him feel some type of way.
Man.
But when Kodak took off his shirt and started wiping his body down with it, even Kai couldn't hide his reaction.
This sound
It's just one word. Let me just say
Michael?
why don't let this run
So anyway, another crazy moment on camera was when Kodak linked up with YouTubers Zeus and Bilu to do a reaction video for Kodak's Super Gremlin music video. But Kodak started tweaking before they could even get into it.
What it do, what's good YouTube, it's your boy Zeus. Bilu! Got my boy Yak in the building, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, tired, that's what I see.
Okay.
Like tired, like they dead. And they dead like flies. Flies like flies everywhere. So they dead.
KTB.
Bilu is clearly excited since he's a big Kodak fan, and he tells Kodak how his music motivated him to keep grinding. But after pouring his heart out like that, he got totally no reaction for Kodak, and it made for an awkward moment.
This is like one of them ones like that I like even like been inspired, like my motivation to keep doing this shit too. You feel me? Like to get one on here with you, like it's like a crazy fucking feeling right now. You feel me? On me.
On me. Tell him, Kodak. On me. He ain't even give him no reaction.
No reaction. For a bit, Zeus and Bilu tried to ask Kodak a few questions about his music, but it looked like Kodak was too high to give a straight answer.
What inspires you?
Like,
what
he wanna get
the
high.
Super Gremlin, like
what?
Yeah.
The thought process behind the whole creation of the song.
I don't wanna know. Just made that bitch.
No, no.
That's what I was gonna say too, cause you got hella unreleased too. I was gonna ask you like, what's like your process like? Sometimes like you just like freestyle most of your shit, or do you like
that chain piece he got on it hard? The boy on the left.
Midway through the video, Kodak gets up and starts bugging out over something he heard on his phone.
So forgiving and so loving and so everything.
So everything. Yeah.
They say your soulmate's initial is on your left thumb. They say your soulmate's initial is on your left thumb.
That boy is goofy. That's in Florida, boy.
Perhaps Kodak's craziest tweet
Florida
was back in February this year, where he was seen in Atlanta eating chicken while sitting right in the middle of the road.
Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Take a seat next to him, brother.
Oh shit! He tweaking.
Boy, you want something, though?
What's going on?
Judging from how he's always wilding out,
hey, when you got money, you ain't gotta care about shit.
On some heavier stuff recently.
Do whatever you
perks
want.
Are still the main go-to for rappers, and this next rapper was on it so bad that he needed to snort some right in the middle of the interview. Because before his tragic passing last year, Chicago rapper Bloodhound Lil Jeff was starting to blow up and got invited by DJ UTV to do an interview. In the middle of the interview, though, Lil Jeff and his homeboy took a few moments to snort some of what they called Tony Montana.
Okay. Now I see you over there getting something together.
This ain't about shit. This ain't just to do something. I ain't gotta pay this shit no attention.
We ain't never seen that on DJ UTV before.
A lot of shit I ain't never seen.
What shoes is that? He got the Asics on?
So what they call that right there?
Tony?
Tony Montana. Say hello to my little friend.
Judging from his wild IG lives, you can just tell Lil Jeff
Tony
is always on something. Like that time he was pressing a random dude on live and threatened to shoot the dude for no reason.
I caught me some action. Yeah, what up, Joe?
What up, Joe?
You ever seen one of these? You think you can run from this? Get your back. You can. Hey, try to run. See how fat? I get out this car right now.
He said, no, I'm not gonna run.
Now I'm just playing.
Nobody worry about you.
I love you, Bleed.
For some reason, it seems like rappers like to go on live when they're tweaking. Like this Baltimore rapper called YNE Sosa, who went on live in the studio while he was clearly bugging. For the whole live, YNE Sosa was fading in and out of consciousness.
Look at him. He been down there on motherfucking 75th Street. Start getting them glass vials. Them the glass vials. Down there in Martin Luther King 76.
Shit you doing outside, I've been did it. Now I'm in a big ass house on a dead end block, hung on like a mobile whip.
Some rappers, though, are able to change their ways and get off drugs.
Yeah,
like this
cardboard
next rapper
box over the mic.
He did that, infamously showed up to a
Boonk
No Jumper
Gang,
interview,
Boonk
tweaking out of
Gang.
his mind.
I used to hate that shit. How about y'all?
Turned his life around back in 2018. Boonk Gang was
Boonk
still
Gang.
having it pretty rough.
Boonk Gang.
And when he appeared on the No Jumper podcast with Adam 22, he was having hiccups and could barely talk. As soon as he shows up to the interview, it's
No
obvious to
Jumper,
everyone
bro.
that he's totally wasted.
All right, well, listen. This interview is going viral.
This interview going viral.
I'm smoking my black and I'm ready.
So what's going on?
Well, no, we're not in the interview yet.
Adam 22 wasn't really trying to do the interview anymore, since he saw how wasted Boonk was. But Boonk didn't see things that way.
You're fucking loaded, bro. Why are you so messed up? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Why are you so loaded?
All right. Look at me in my eyes. Do I look fucked up?
Yes.
I look fucked up?
Yes.
I'm not trying to look fucked up. Do I look fucked up?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All those people at home, they know too. I feel guilty about having you on camera when you're this fucked up.
25 minutes in,
Oh
Adam
my
tries to wrap
God.
the interview up, but Boonk tells him to keep things going and starts talking about being on Twitter since his Instagram got deleted.
I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me. But
he can't even talk right.
Let's talk some more. We got some more.
Can't even talk right.
Well, what else? What else do you feel like you need to cover that hasn't been covered already here?
Even though my Instagram been deleted, I've been on Twitter.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
And my Twitter is popping.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
I've been putting some pornos on Twitter.
Yeah, you can do that. That's actually a cool idea.
Boonk eventually agrees to wrap things up, but as he gets up to leave, he falls
ain't
over
even
and has to
playing
be
like
held back
that.
up by his boys.
Shit.
All right. Thank you, Boonk Gang.
Boonk Gang.
He's falling
Boonk
over.
Gang. Whole lot of gangs. You already know we out here. We here with no jumper. We lit. That's just how it goes.
Gang, gang.
Gang,
Hold
gang,
up,
gang, 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 gang.
Gang.
Whole lot of. Shout out to the homie Boonk.
Oh my God, bro. Tell me what
And judging by the crazy stuff he used to do and how tweaked out he was on some of his lives, it was obvious Boonk had a drug problem.
What was I saying? I was saying, I don't know what the fuck I was saying, but I don't know what y'all doing up because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning where I'm at.
Gang, it's 2:30 in the daytime. Nah. And I used to. That shit crazy, man. Look at that,
That's
crazy,
all in the past,
man.
though, since he's been sober for 5 years now.
There you go,
He leads a
Boonk.
new
Good
life
shit,
as a
Boonk.
Christian rapper, and being sober is something a lot of rappers these days try to achieve.
Good job,
like Lil
Boonk
Pump,
Gang. You
who's now
did it,
sober, but used to be
baby.
heavy on the lean and was constantly going on live while geeked out. Like that one time, Pump decided to go live after getting his wisdom teeth pulled out, and it was pretty obvious he was still feeling the effects of something the hospital gave him.
I just took my wisdom tooth. Poke a little bit. Okay, in the booth. Hey, listen up though.
Oh,
Lil Pump, X Carnage, coming soon.
Coming soon.
Hey, ugly boy.
Ugly ass boy.
Listen though.
In another interview posted on his IG, Lil Pump was clearly high while he was staying at a hotel and decided to throw a bottle at a light.
Hey. Ah!
Oh man, nah.
And a lot of times when rappers get high, they do so with their entourage, and sometimes their homeboys get so
the entourage is higher than the rapper. That ain't
hilarious.
It ain't
like when
supposed
Chicago
to be.
rapper PGF Nuck
It ain't
posted a
supposed to
hilarious
be.
video of one of his boys who was tweaking out on
Look at
lean.
him. He's leaning. He's leaning. Wake up, my boy. He's out again. Look at him. He's sleepy. That little boy, let you go to sleep. He's sleepy. The dip. Whoop. The dip. Whoop.
The dude was so high, he thought he heard someone at the door and went to answer it.
Hey, hand me that pop. It's bleeding right now.
He don't even know what he's doing.
You can get up and get it, man.
What?
You gonna reach, you gonna want something.
He said,
But soon enough, Nuck started tweaking out himself, trying to ask a riddle.
Look. What got the letter E in it?
Everyone take each
What sentence? What got a letter in it? But the word start with the E in it.
What?
What?
He dumb as shit.
What letter got the E in it? What's that?
I say what word starts with E but have a letter in it?
On another occasion, PGF Nuck
dumb as
found
shit.
another one of his boys, who goes by the name Lil Pat, for tweaking while they were at the gas station.
I got all these racks on me and shit, right? I'm gonna slap the fuck out of the.
What you doing, bro?
What?
Stop going to sleep. We in the trenches. We at a G station, nigga. Anything can happen. Stop tweaking. Wake up.
While Lil Pat was tweaking and lacking in the trenches, this next rapper was trolling his ops on live while hitting a blunt and talking like he was the new age Shakespeare, because Mo P, a rapper from St. Louis, did a hilarious IG live while tweaking off a blunt, saying some pretty funny stuff and speaking like a philosophist.
That you too, Lottie. You on her trolling me, but I swear to God, on my mama, I get off her and call your phone. You will suck my dick right now. Never troll God, because you think you playing me in chess whole time. You on my chessboard, and I'm like, all right, you said that. Thy has video of me fucking thy hoe that you kiss thy every night. It hit different, Sean, because why would I care for thy slut if thy slut does nothing for thy? Not even wake thy up for thy date.
Now, although this next dude isn't a rapper, he's a very well-known rap music reactor, and we had to include this next situation where he had probably the most geeked moment on this whole list. We're talking about DJ Ghost, because he got so tweaked out he was convinced that there was someone living in his attic, and so he went up there yelling threats, ready to smoke the imaginary dude.
You get the ladder up there, and I know, bro, hear me, these are your last days. And the reason I'm recording this, because even though it's in my house, listen to me, even though it's in my house, if I pop somebody in my attic, they're still trying to say, oh yeah, he drug him in here, put him in the attic so he can get away with it. We ain't playing them games, bro.
Nah.
We finna film there. Some
nah, ain't nobody gonna think that, bro. You drug a dude back up
a
to the
water
attic?
bottle, my nigga? I swear to God on my mama, rest in peace, on my kids, I never been up. Bro, I'm telling you now. Come out now and I won't smoke you, my guy.
Can you people not see me?
Turned out there was no one in the attic, and it was all just in his head. This next rapper, on the other hand,
smoking
was
too
acting
much
pretty
crack
normal in this interview until some gross stuff happened that made it blatantly obvious that he was straight tweaking. Because Lil Dump appeared on No Jumper for an interview, where at first he seemed to be composed, ready for the interview.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Today, we having a sit down with Lil Dump.
Lil Dump.
How you feeling, man?
Feeling good. It's good to be here with you today.
And although Lil Dump seemed a bit sluggish with his words, he was still answering questions no problem. A few minutes in though, he starts to really slur his words before throwing up everywhere.
So you saw a lot of shit going on from a very young age.
Growing up, yeah.
Anything in particular stand out?
Lil Dump briefly leaves to clean himself up before returning to continue the interview. 20 minutes later, though, he starts throwing up again, forcing Adam to question why the interview was still going.
But you'd rather go in more of a mainstream direction or something more general?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
My stomach is just
reality of drug abuse. So moving on, let's
the
wrap up the
reality
video
of
with
drug
this next
abuse,
rapper, who's known for his hilarious antics. And when he's
not
out,
putting me on the damn net.
We're talking about
throwing
NLE
up and
Choppa,
shit.
who
Boy,
one time back
crazy?
in the day went live with random fans while he
come
was
back
obviously
like
tweaking.
this whole
How'd you get
place
to,
up.
how'd you get to Israel, fool? How you get there?
I'm actually from Colombia. We had some trouble in Colombia with ganging, so.
Oh, so you want them Santa Cruz type of niggas, like you want them Cuban leader type of niggas, like them killers. You a killer, cuz? You a killer? Shit, I'm a killer too. What you trying to do?
Another fan on the same live started doing a freestyle for NLE, and it got him dancing.
I'm high, it felt like 100 degrees. I get on the beat and I bless my shit. D'Angelo Russell, I hit it from deep. Big always be racking, they got something sweet. Best out of 3, yes, I'll take the sweet. The best coming out of SB. Remember the name is real, Prestige. Yeah. Hey, SB shit, South Carolina shit. Yeah. Hey, bro.
On another occasion, NLE was nodding off on live, and it looked like he had no idea what was going on.
Shoot him.
Watching this might be sleep. That is pathetic. I'm telling you, fool. That's pathetic. A rap.
Yeah, y'all just sitting there looking at this man.
So what? He's tired.
How many Zans you just popped?
After sitting and staring into space for a few minutes, though, NLE finally snaps back to reality.
Hey, y'all ready to roll?
That's how them Zans be. They get you in your head and then you out.
You'll kill a lot for perk, but a snitch when you sober.
These were the most tweaked out rapper moments. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe.
That's going to do it for us today, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that little bell on so you never miss an upload, man. We out here. Peace.